Hey guys!
Hey!
Welcome back to another video. If you have seen our previous Singapore video, 72 hours in Singapore, you'll recognize all of those clips because this is a summary of all the foods that we ate in Singapore. And we made this video specifically for all the foodies out there.
Before we go ahead with the video, we wanted to quickly summarize a few things. The main reason for us traveling to Singapore this time around was to get a laptop fixed at the Apple store. That kind of limited us in the fact that we had to spend a lot of time in the area in Orchard Street or Orchard Street, not sure how you guys pronounce it. Yeah, so we were there at the Apple store about 4 times, so we weren't able to venture too far away as I was constantly having to meet up with the technicians.
We know a lot of you will suggest that we should have gone to the hawker centers, but to be honest, we actually didn't know about those hawker centers. So, for next time that we're in Singapore, we will definitely be visiting the hawker centers. And before we get on with this video, please can you comment down below your top 3 Singaporean meals that we should try.
As soon as we land in Singapore, we'll be heading straight to your suggestions, so please leave them down below. We can't wait to try some of your favorite foods.
And I can't wait to eat kaya toast again. Oh, and yes, I know we didn't put soy sauce and pepper in the kaya toast because we are complete noobs. We didn't actually know that we needed to, but it was still really tasty regardless.
I know you guys will cringe, and you have cringed already, but it was good. We liked it. So the next time we'll definitely take your suggestions, put the soy sauce and pepper in, and I'm sure it's going to be even better. So make sure you guys stay to the end of the video,
because we'll be summarizing all of our thoughts on all the foods we tried, and we'll let you guys know if we think it's any good.
Chucks.
I am. Okay, so we got kaya butter toast sets here at my mum in the airport. We've been told that we should have this for breakfast. It's a local Singaporean breakfast. So essentially it's just 2 soft-boiled eggs and delicious coffee made with condensed milk and sugar. And these are kaya butter buns. I'm not quite sure what's on them. Looks like some kind of jelly or jam and butter. And then we got chicken ham and cheese muffin. They don't have the traditional toast at the moment, so we just got those 2. But let's dig in. Oh, and this in total was 10 Singaporean dollars. Okay, first trying the coffee. Oh, yum, 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 yum. So good.
It's basically the best coffee I've had in a long time, I think since we left Vietnam.
Now for the very soft boiled egg. Yum. Reminds me of what my nana used to make me. Kaya butter bun. It's sweet.
Yep.
It's got coconut on it. Yum.
Very yummy. This is delicious. It seems to be like what looks like a coconut jam with butter. Yummy.
We are currently sitting in our taxi on the way to
where we'll be staying for our 2 days, 2 nights in Singapore.
Welcome to Jumbo Seafood Restaurant. We are about to try their famous chili crab. A chili crab is one of Singapore's most famous dishes, and it was voted number 35 out of 50 most delicious meals in the whole world by CNN. Pretty psyched to try it out.
Such a famous place that you have to put your phone number in and jump into a queue, and I guess when your table's ready they'll give you a call on your phone. The wait time is about 60 to 90 minutes and it's around 6 p.m. on a Sunday. Excuse me while I put my bib on. So the fit, okay?
We are about to eat the best chili crab in Singapore and probably the world. And I'm so excited. And it's my first time eating crab. This is a fairly special moment for me. Let me put my bib on now.
Perfect. Never eaten crab before.
Wow. Num 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 num.
These little breadlets things, they are delicious.
Delicious. It's pretty spicy, the sauce, but it's very, very tasty. But crab is probably the hardest thing I've ever eaten in my life, but worth it.
Hey,
Want that?
you think it's like crab meat?
Okay. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so here in Singapore, when you get the chili crab, you're supposed to order the sweet buns with it. You have to pay extra per bun, but it's actually a very sweet bun. It tastes similar to donuts, but not as sweet. And yep, you just basically take it and you dunk it. And it pairs really, really nicely with the spiciness of the sauce. It actually mellows it out a bit. Oh, so soft and delicious.
Coming out of this kind of leg there. No, there's not much meat in this side. Nothing. Oh. And this is a very messy business. So the sauce is very strong, it's very flavoursome, strong chili obviously, and then I think they take the body of the crab and mix it up in the sauce, and then that's where you'll find most of the meat, and then obviously they give you the claws and that to go and grab some extra meat out of. Overall, really, really good. Highly recommend. Well, that was delicious, messy, tangy, and expensive, but
Yep.
it was an experience, that's for sure. One that we haven't had before. Sometimes you got to pay a little bit more to have a new experience, to learn something new. Claire now knows how to eat crab, which is, at least you could say you've paid for a skill. Jumbo Seafood, rated the best in Singapore, which we didn't know before we got here. It was just on a list of the top 5 places, and it turns out it's the best. So yeah, recommend it if you guys are interested in trying it out. Yeah.
Okay, so we are at Gardens at the Bay. We are in the food court waiting for the light show to start, and we got the Singaporean chicken here. The soup that we got is very clear. Let's go for it. It's surprisingly delicious. It actually tastes like a chicken broth soup.
Chicken is super tender, it's drizzled in a nice sweet soya sauce. Pretty basic meal, but it's really tasty.
in Paragon Mall at a place called Yakun Kaya Toast. We are about to have another Singaporean breakfast. This stand in Paragon Mall is actually very well known for this breakfast, so I'm happy we came here because the first time we had Kaya Toast was in the airport at my mum's. So we're trying a second place, and we got the basic Kaya Toast set, which is coffee, 2 boiled eggs, and Kaya Toast. And it costs $4.80 per set. So we're just waiting for our Kaya Toast, and then we'll dig in. Oh man.
Again, the coffee is just so strong and absolutely delicious. Very sweet because it's infused with condensed milk. It's a very interesting process of how they make it. But yeah, delicious coffee. The toast has just arrived. Claire's going to tell you a bit more about that now.
The Kaya Toast has actually got Kaya jam, which is coconut jam, and it's got butter on it, and it's on a brown bread, toasted, and it's so delicious. We love this meal.
I'm a big sweet breakfast eater in the mornings. I don't like to have savory meals very often. This is so up my alley. It is absolutely delicious. I'm loving it. So the basic rule of thumb as a traveler, when you're in a new country and looking for places to eat, you always look for the longest queues that have a lot of locals in them. If it's busy, you know it's good because the locals are eating there. And that's what we've done right now, and it is absolutely awesome. People just keep on queuing up. It's already past lunchtime and there's just so many people just getting this meal.
Thank you.
So we got some wonton noodles with wonton dumplings, green veg, and then they drizzle soy sauce on the top, and then I got a little soup with the two. I'm not sure what the soup is. I usually don't eat pork, but I made an exception for this video because it's one of the meals you should try here in Singapore. Rhett will probably eat the majority of that, but let's dig in. They're really cool though. Yum, 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 yum. We had noodles like this in Penang, in Malaysia. Very good. They actually recommend that you have a chow soy wonton noodles, but I didn't want so much pork, so I just got the dumpling version. But usually the chow soy comes with pieces of pork on top, and then the dumplings and the noodles. But yeah, if you don't want so much pork, get the dumpling version. This meal costs $4.50. That seemed to be the average price that you would pay for a meal here in Singapore. Now for the soup. I have no idea what that is. Kind of tastes peppery. I'm guessing it's just some kind of meat broth with pepper. But there's no pepper in it, so I don't know. Previous videos we have been shouted at by viewers for eating meals in food courts and in malls, and honestly when you're traveling it's difficult to access like local restaurants and local food markets. I'd rather just eat the meal anywhere than not eat it at all. The sign of this food court says that it's the best Asian food in Singapore, so you can't blame me for coming here.
Okay, we hope you guys enjoyed that. Now just to summarize.
Did we actually enjoy the food in Singapore? The answer is yes, we did. It was actually really, really good. And the thing about Singapore is it's such a diverse country. It's got Malaysian food, Indian food, Chinese food, Singaporean food, all sorts. So lots and lots of different things to try. Some of the meals we didn't even include in the video.
I guess our one thing we could comment on is just the price, or the value for the money. We find it a little bit on the high end, but that's to be expected. We know Singapore is one of the most expensive countries in the world, and it is also on us because we did stay in the more affluent areas and we didn't try out any of the hawker centers, which we know is a big mistake, and we will certainly not be making that next time. Since it was our first time in Singapore, we had to visit some of the more popular places, which means they're obviously more expensive, like Gardens by the Bay and Orchard Street. But next time around, we are definitely going to be going a bit off the beaten track and trying out some of the more local foods, the cheaper stuff, and we just cannot wait to try. So leave your suggestions down below. We hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps, and we just can't wait to get back to Singapore. So hopefully we see all of you guys again very soon. But for now, goodbye, stay safe, we love you all. See you next time. Bye.